Hey guys, welcome to Cutting Edge Cosplay, where your fellow geek girls hang out and talk all things cosplay. I am BearsRawr, and today we're going to be doing a quick recap of a live stream we did where I was feeling so sick. So I gave my fellow co-host ThunderBunnySFX a call and asked her to help me with my look. I called her before my stream and asked her for tips and tricks and all the hot takes on how to make myself look as sick as possible with just stuff that I might have laying around my house. And let me tell you, she knew exactly what to say. So while the visuals and the sound don't quite match up perfectly, I think that both of them are still really valuable, so I left them both in. So let's go back in time and give ThunderBunnySFX a little ring-a-ding-ding.
Hi girl, hey. How's it going?
Good. Well, not good. I'm not feeling good. I need your advice. How can I look the way I feel?
I have some great suggestions for you.
Oh, I knew you would.
Okay, do you have a whole bunch of different shades of eyeshadow?
I do. I have all the shades. What am I looking for?
Blues, purples, maybe like yellows and greens. Anything like a cool tone will kind of sink things in a little bit more.
Okay. Where would I put that?
So, remember when you dressed up as Shock from Nightmare Before Christmas? So think about what you did for the eyes there. She's got those like vertical lines that kind of go, like they drop down from the inner part of her eye. So if you kind of like start like at that inner corner and then kind of do kind of a fairly vertical line down from there and just kind of shape that in a bit and make it a little bit more extreme.
Okay.
Just because I know when I'm not feeling well, my eyes are the first place that show it.
So once my eyes are done, that's all I need to do?
I mean, it depends on how extreme you want to go. So you could just go do those like little vertical lines, or you could take maybe something not quite as extreme as like a darker or like a blue or purple, and maybe go with something kind of like a cool toned like brown, or like even if you like have some kind of bronzer or something, and just kind of follow the outer edge of your eye socket, just kind of all the way around your eye, especially focusing in like the deeper divots, so like kind of where your eye touches against like your nose, and just kind of emphasizing like that gaunt ring of like your eyeball.
Oh girl, I don't even have to envision where it is. I can see it now.
Perfect. Okay, so next, if you want to go even more gaunt, take that same color and pucker your lips, like stuck your cheeks in, like as if the inner parts of your cheeks are like touching each other. Follow that line underneath your cheek, like in the sunken in part there. And if you notice too, when you do that, there's also kind of a line that goes vertically down kind of on the sides of your mouth. Follow that line down too. So it's like a horizontal line underneath your cheekbone, and then a vertical line kind of like on the sides of your mouth. And I don't know if like you'll notice it, but that's kind of a similar line that you'll see in a lot of like Disney evil villains, where they just have that like very like stark cheekbone look, and part of it is because of that like line right around the mouth as well. Because there's a little bit of space there, but
it's not the laugh lines, right? Not the laugh lines, like kind of over from there?
A little bit over from that. Like think more like not quite middle of your cheek, a little bit closer to your mouth than the middle of your cheek, but if you're kind of like puckering your lips, you'll kind of see kind of where an edge is there sometimes. You can also kind of extend on your neck too, by following, like, if you look up, like chin up to the sky, you'll notice that there's like a part of your throat in the middle that sticks out, and then kind of two divots, just vertical on either side of it.
Yes.
I kind of followed those lines when I did my cyborg look. If you kind of color in those lines as well, it does help to give more of like a sickly look as well.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
Also, like kind of about where your temples are, your skull kind of goes in a little bit there as well, and you can kind of shadow in there too. Kind of get all the little nooks and crannies of your skull, essentially.
Oh, the nooks and crannies of your skull. Just get in there. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do that.
Now next. People tend to lose a lot of color in their face when they get sick as well. So another thing too is if you have a little bit of concealer or whatever your normal foundation is, put that over your lips.
Okay.
So you don't have any rosiness in your lips, because that also adds to the look as well.
So no glitter pink.
No glitter pink.
Okay.
We're not full of life here.
Oh no, it was certainly not. Okay, this is actually perfect because my foundation that I already use is too light for me. Usually I just go over it with bronzer and like try to match my skin tone as much as I can, but I don't have to do that on this one. I just have to fill it in with blues and purples instead. Okay.
Yeah. And you can go even more extreme too. Like if you take the darker color that you put from like the vertical lines on your, like from your inner eyeball, you can use that to kind of like make some creases in your lips.
Oh.
As well to
so crack them up a little bit.
Yeah. And you might also want to use that same shade, like right in the creases of your eyelid as well.
Okay.
To your normal crease area.
Okay.
Just to make it more accentuated.
Okay. I'm trying to like keep track of everything you're saying. This is good.
Now that you have kind of like a basic dead look, is there any type of like sickness that you want to convey? Like, do you want like deteriorating skin, or do you want like sores, or
I have
something like that?
I don't have a lot of SFX stuff, so probably not like sores or anything like that today. I am like...
Sorry, you gave me all of yours.
I know. I was like, I'm not going to use this, but I know who will. Bunny. Okay. But I do have some gauze to wrap around my head to keep the shivers away.
Sure, it's okay.
So I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. Like, I don't know. Is there any like realistic like blood or sores that I could just cover and use makeup or something to add, or?
Well, something you could do, is take like some Dijon mustard, just to get kind of like a yellowy, like oozy look.
Okay.
You could even kind of like mix in some like eyeshadow into it, just to kind of give it a different color, and then like wrap it up with the gauze.
Ew.
You could also kind of color up the gauze a little bit if you are drinking like a tea or a coffee or anything like that. I know you've got your like colorless blue raspberry drink, but if you had some type of like tea, you could kind of color up bits of the gauze by dipping it in as well.
Okay.
I mean, that would be kind of wet. But and then dripping down your face, that also gives another look too.
Cool. Okay.
Feel free to call whenever.
Thank you, Bunny.
Yeah, no problem, Bears. Feel better.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
That's it for this video, guys. If you want to be part of the action in real time, we do live streams on Twitch every Tuesday at 5:30 Pacific time. Don't forget to tune back in for our regular podcast episodes with all 4 of your beautiful hosts. I will see you next time. Arrivederci.